gonna be a story time. And the story is based off me crashing my father's car. Right now, I'm going to the 11th grade. This happened back when I was in in 7th grade. So it's been like almost 4 years, almost 4 or 5 years. And yes, it's not funny. It's not like a funny situation at all. But yeah. So it started one day. It was just I think it was the day after, or no, it was the weekend after the Halloween party we had at school. So it was just a normal day for me and my pops. We kicking it, like we're laughing, giggling, cracking jokes. And he went to go get his hair done. So he's like, all right, so I'm about to go get my hair done. And just so happened, like 5 minutes later, my friends text me and was like, you want to come outside? I'm like, yeah. Boom, I go outside, and the whole entire time, we really just chilling. We were playing catch. And I wanted to take pictures, but for whatever reason, like my mind just traveled completely somewhere else. Like before I had started the car, I had revved it and everything. Like it was like, I won't say it was normal, because touching my father's keys with me not at home is not normal at all. So it wasn't really normal, but in my head, I felt like it was okay, because it's like, all right, Pops is gone. He's not gonna be back for another hour and a half to 2 hours, and who's gonna tell on me? So I was like, I'm gonna take pictures. Boom. So I grabbed the car key. I grabbed some glasses, put my clothes on. I headed out the door, and I don't know why, but for whatever reason, okay, I started the car. Boom, no issue, right? I revved it before. I know how a car works and everything. So, for whatever reason, I closed the door, and I don't know, I was just like being young and dumb. I was trying to really impress my friends, and I wasn't supposed to be doing that. But, yeah, so I closed the door, right? I closed the door, put the car in drive, and I'm just cause like the way the apartment complex we lived in, it was set up, it was like multiple sections. They're like broken up by like, how I don't know how to like really explain. Like you have to see it to explain it, but it was like multiple parking lot sections, not just like one huge parking lot section. So like we were split up between building numbers, if that makes sense. So I'm doing laps or whatever, like continuously just doing laps over and over and over, right? I end up stopping by my friends, and they like hyping me up like, oh, Reggie, burn rubber, da da da. So I really didn't know how to burn rubber at the time. Like I had a good idea on how to do it, but I didn't. Or I kind of did, I guess. But I was like opening up the sunroof, laughing, like turned the music up a little bit, got a little lit, and boom, I pulled back up. I pulled up kind of fast this time, and like the whole entire time, okay, I'm like, now I'm trying to turn down the music because I want to make sure I didn't break. I didn't break anything. I don't know why I just studied. I wanted to make sure I didn't break anything, and I pressed like on the back of the steering wheel, and I didn't know that it was a paddle shifter back there. So I tapped it, and the car kind of like lagged, and then it jumped. And then I saw like on the dashboard, it popped up 1. And I was like, damn, I just put the car in sport mode, but like, I'm a car guy, so like it had my adrenaline rushing a little bit. So now I'm driving a little bit faster than what I was, and I'm not like disclaimer, I'm not trying to say this to be like cool or yeah, it's cool to stay your parents' car. No, it was definitely not cool. I was just being young, dumb, and I didn't know what I was doing at all, honestly. Like I knew how to drive, but I was just trying to be an idiot. That's really what I was being. I was being an idiot. But back to the story. So put the car in sport mode. Boom. I'm like, all right, let me put the car back before someone's like, oh yeah, someone stole your car. They're running around, they're laughing around because a couple people in our building had my father's number. So I'm like, all right, you know what? Last lap, boom, I'm coming down, and I'm just, okay, because it still kind of aggravates me to this day. Honestly, I shouldn't have been driving, but what happened was I'm coming down like super. I'm not editing this out again. I'm coming down super fast, and a maintenance guy hops in front of the car. Mind you, I'm going like mad fast. Now, obviously, even though I was being dumb and like reckless, I was still aware of my surroundings. So I was aware that no one was coming down like where I was driving at. So I'm like smashing down, and then the freaking maintenance guy just hops in front of the car. So I slammed on the brakes like mad hard. And then he's like cussing at me, swearing at me. He like tries to yank the door open. So I'm panicking or whatever, and boom, I slammed the door back shut. I put the car in reverse, and I like smashed down on the gas super hard. I'm going like my friends that were there, they were like, bro, you were going faster in reverse than you were going around the whole entire parking lot. I was like, damn, like really? I was like, that's fast, bro. Like that's stupid fast. I shouldn't have been driving in the first place, because I'm like 11, 12 at the time. So I knew how to drive. I just didn't know how to drive like a person with common sense. I don't know. So boom, I'm in reverse smashing. I get like right where my dad parks it, like usually parks the car, and I'm trying to hit the brakes, but by the time I hit it, like my foot comes off the gas, and I'm trying to hit the brakes, the car hops the curb, and I hit a bush. Right, I hit a bush, and I tried to I put the car in drive, and it wouldn't move. I was like, yo, like it's broken. Like I don't know if like my friend saw it, but it like eyes wide and everything. Like I'm steady pressing on the gas, and the car is not moving whatsoever. And yeah, I had to put the car in park and then put it in drive, and even then it was like it felt kind of iffy. So I just pulled it into the parking spot or whatever. I parked like, honestly, I feel like if my pops didn't get called, if the cops weren't called or anything like that, I feel like he wouldn't have noticed, because the damage was not bad whatsoever. Like I do have a couple of old videos after I crashed it, and like he has let me drive it. He let me drive the car after or whatever, but of course I had to face certain consequences. So I crashed the car in October, so the videos and stuff I'm showing you is like a year after the incident or whatnot. And yeah, so I get in a parking spot. Now I go to the back of the line, I cut it off and everything. I'm like, you know what, I'm done. I'm just face the consequences. I'm stupid. But like I get to the back of the car, and between their like exhaust pipe is like a bush, and it was on both parts of the exhaust pipe. So I'm like, how? And I look back, and I'm like, bro, I hit it, but like, because it was a rock there it was a rock right next to the bush or whatever. So I'm like, okay, the airbags didn't go off. Thank God, because I could be severely hurt. I could have been hurt real bad. And then you have just, I don't know. It was a very like wild incident that honestly I don't really want to go through again. But I definitely was scary. Cops get called. My father gets called, my grandmother gets called, friends abandoned me, they just left me or whatever, and that was really the end. I got in trouble, and that was the end of the day, to be honest. Honestly, like I said, I learned is don't be sneaky, and don't try to be the kid that don't try to be the cool kid that does stupid stuff. Like, you can still be cool in your own way. You can be smart and you can still be cool. And you can be, you can, I don't want to say be a loner, but like you can be isolated from like the cool kids or like the people with the most clout or popularity, whatever you want to call it. You can be isolated from them and still be a cool kid just by being like associated with them. Or you don't really have to be cool in everyone else's eyes, you know, just whatever your definition of cool is, and just be that. Like, don't go out of your way to impress people, is basically what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I might insert like a clip of after I crashed it. No one has the video when I drove it because everyone deleted it. Like I said, it was back in like 7th grade, so no one's really thinking about it now. But I was like, I guess this is a good story time to start off with on YouTube. So yeah, the thumbnail is gonna be completely random. This is probably like gonna be my first thumbnail. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the story. Be smart, don't be sneaky. Don't try to impress others. Forget everyone else's opinion. Be you. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Love you guys. Peace.